Hi everybody, welcome to Comics Q&A at newsok.com. I'm Matt Price. I'm here with our special guest, Star Trek expert Colin Warde. We're going to talk a little bit about the new movie and kind of how it's affecting the Star Trek community. First of all, Colin, give us your background.
Well, hi. My name's Colin. I worked in Oklahoma for a number of years before recently moving out to California. I was there for about 3 years, worked in the TV and film industry for a bit, and ended up working for CBS in an auction in 2006, and then later with a company called It's a Wrap out of Burbank, who handled the rest of the Star Trek props, costumes, and set dressing auction on eBay.
All right, so you handled thousands and thousands of Star Trek props. Basically everything that you saw on TV for dozens of years at some point went through your office. And in doing so, you met a lot of the big Star Trek fans and characters and movers and shakers, people in that world. So you're pretty connected to the Star Trek industry at this point.
As it turns out, yeah. I got a lot of friends now. Larry Nemecek, who wrote the Star Trek Next Generation Companion in the late 80s. Friends with a lot of stunt people who worked on most of the shows because they used a lot of the same stunt people over and over and over again. And of course, you run into all of the main cast members and secondary actors at every convention you go to, and they're always a lot of fun to talk to.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about what this new movie is going to mean to Star Trek. It's been around for 40-plus years at this point, and not many franchises last that long. How do you think the new movie worked as far as introducing Star Trek to a new generation?
I think this is the kind of thing that you can take friends of yours who've never been interested in Star Trek to, and they're still going to be excited and entertained by it. Dialogue is snappy. It's super colorful, just like Gene Roddenberry intended the original series to be. The camera work is it's perfectly modern. If you've watched Lost, if you watched any of the other J.J. Abrams, who directed the feature, if you've watched any of his other productions, you'll see a lot of similarities, and that's part of what makes it hip and easy to identify with for just casual television watchers right now.
And then on the other side of the coin, how about the legions of Trek fans that already exist? Have you probably talked to some of them? How are they reacting to the new movie? Are they buying into the new mythology?
I believe so. Yeah, there's tie-ins to the universe that everybody considers to be normal and canon. There's no spoiler to know that Ambassador Spock, played by Leonard Nimoy, is in this one, direct out of the 24th century. Anybody ought to be able to figure that something's connected to the Trek that we know and love. And we all know that this is a relaunch of sorts. So it takes place in a separate reality from the series that we've been watching for years and years, and it could go anywhere.
All right, and just to tie this together to Comics Q&A just a little bit more, there's a series from IDW called Countdown, which kind of ties together even a little more the old and the new, featuring the Next Generation cast, the original cast, etc. So
that's correct. Yeah.
All right, so this has been Colin Warde, special guest on Comics Q&A. I'm Matt Price. Thanks for watching.
Let's see it.